Hey guys, how's it going? It's Vinod here from GrowWealth. Today is the Sunday, the 7th of August, 2022. I'm here to share with you the stock market analysis and some interesting learning points about how to analyze the stock in an easier way. And I'm going to show you some really clear-cut, pristine charts with some indicators to give you an understanding of how you can start analyzing the stocks and can make your own decisions on when is it good to enter, meaning buy a stock, and when is it not so good entry and when to sell as well. Without further ado, let's start the presentation. I'd like to thank the GrowWealth, which is my blog, for sponsoring this video. And without further ado, I would like to share the disclaimer as well. This material and everything that I share in my blog is for educational purposes only, and is not recommendations to buy or sell any financial instruments or products. Do your own due diligence and make your own trading decisions. Use the educational material from this video and many such videos I've posted before, and also from the GrowWealth blog as well. The value of your investment can rise as well as fall. That's the nature of the investment. Capital is at risk when investing in any financial products. You could get back less than what you invested. Past performance is not indicative of future results. I have to say all of these things because that is true. But of course, the channel is there, the blog is there in order to share my learning points and my experience in trading, and also how I analyze the market week in and week out, so that you can learn and make your own profitable trading career. Okay, and this is the motto of GrowWealth: happy learning and successful investing. We'll come back to this slide at the very end as well. Okay, let's now look at the broader indices. So this is the S&P 500. I have shared this region with my followers and members in the past when the S&P 500 has crossed these moving averages and showed some bullish sign. And it has now nicely followed through over the last couple of weeks and is literally hitting this resistance zone as well. So a bullish action for the last month and a bit, and now sitting right beneath the resistance zone on the daily. This is NASDAQ 100 index and very similar presentation to S&P 500. Had a nice bounce after hitting its new low in June, and after reclaiming these key moving indicators and retesting once it recovered, retested and found support, and bounced off that moving average as support, and now hit the resistance zone. And it'll be interesting trading over the next few days to see whether the momentum, the buying, will continue on these major indices, S&P 500 and NASDAQ, over the next few days to go past to reclaim this resistance zone, or whether this resistance zone is too strong and it rolls over and gives us a retest of the bottom back here, and that was set in June. So that is we are at a critical juncture at this point. A lot of new retail buyers are coming in because the market is doing better, but it is right now sitting at the resistance zone. So advice is kind of be cautious and be very stock selective. And I would like to take you to the TC2000 platform, where I screen for stocks and do individual stock specific analysis. And so the broader market is bullish, having a very likely to be bear market rally, and it is sitting at the resistance zone. You heard that. So how to use that for individual stocks to buy? Whether are there any stocks to buy right now, good setups to buy right now or not? So there are many indicators, many ways to analyze the individual stocks, and I share this with a lot of my followers, different strategies and trading plans using various indicators and chart analysis and so on and so forth. In the GrowWealth blog, I have also shared some educational materials in terms of the webinars, that is on-demand webinars that members and also for new followers can access on how to analyze the stock market, individual stock analysis and things like that. So that is available. But for this purpose in my YouTube channel, I'm sharing with you all a very simple to understand moving average, as you can see on the chart, and how it performed in selective stocks. So as an example, I'm going to show you how it did in 6 stocks, and I'm going to share with you 6 further stocks where it is showing, it is just given that indicator, so that you can follow through how it is performing over the next few days. Let's start with MPWR. So the red line is the 50 exponential moving average, and the dotted black line is the 200-day simple moving average. When the price moved above the 200-day moving average, as indicated by the red arrow on the screen, that gave in a new momentum, and new buyers came in, as you can see on the lower bottom panel on the screen. Large volume come in and new buyers come in, and the price has ballooned about 15% in 6 or 7 days. Moving on to Tesla. Tesla found some resistance at 200-day moving average and is broke below the 200-day moving average. So this is the opposite of what we saw in the earlier chart. So successfully claiming and staying above the 200-day moving average is a prerequisite for further upside. And it is a well-known saying in the traders world, nothing good happens below the 200-day moving average. So you would want to be, if you're trying to buy a stock, you would preferably be in a stock that is above its 200-day moving average rather than below the 200-day moving average. And that is the main gist of this approach. Let's see what happened with the stock FICO, F-I-C-O. The red arrow is the indicator where it crossed this moving average. It nicely kind of followed through, had a retest of that moving average, and following through again. So it has moved. If someone had bought that after the reclaim of 200-day moving average, the stock is about 15% since that reclaiming of that moving average. Let's see what happened with the CMG. There you go. It gapped up and checked on the 200-day moving average, reclaimed that, and continuing its nice uptrend. And GWW, the same story here. In fact, it is now currently sitting at the all-time high price for this particular stock. And after reclaiming this, where we got that signal, it is moved really nicely and would have given a strong bullish, positive, profitable trade here. And the last one, ORLY, the same story. It reclaimed the 200-day, but came and retested, and it found the support at 200. And since then, it is continuing its uptrend in a very bullish fashion. So this, in a simple way, shows how you can use at least 1 or 2 simple moving averages, in this case 200-day moving average, as an indicator to help you analyze the stock market and to see whether it is a good one to consider buying or selling. Let's see what's happening with the 6 other stocks for you to follow through, monitor over the next few days. URI, it's consolidating just around this moving average, and on Friday it reclaimed it and closed above the 200-day moving average there. PODD, similar stuff, retested, found support at this level, and we have this green arrow mark indicating that it is a signal that is about the 200-day moving average. Another green arrow here where it is staying about the moving average, where it has been consolidating, and now it kind of reclaimed that. TMO, same story here, went up about that dotted black line, came and retested, consolidating tightly around that level, and we have this green arrow indicating the prices above that and is likely to have a good setup. Paycom, PAYC, it is falling through after it reclaimed this moving average that's still declining, but it reclaimed and staying above that moving average. And the last one, but not necessarily the least, it's DEC, D-E-C-K. It is consolidating once it's reclaimed this 200-day moving average, and now we have this green arrow to indicate that it is acting really nicely and is above the 200-day moving average at the end of last week. So there you go. The stock market, as you saw, is leaning bullish, likely to be bear market rally. So that means it could roll over and retest its low. It is also sitting just beneath the resistance level. So the next few days and maybe a week or so is going to be a crucial period for us to watch and be cautious in the trading. And this slide, the last 12 stocks that I've shared with you, has given you a simple to follow an analysis using the 200-day moving average as an indicator to help with your stock analysis and buy or sell decisions. If you'd like to learn more about simple ways of analyzing the stock, reading a stock chart, and without any fluff or gimmicks, if you want to learn simple ways to kind of analyze and trade, please check out my blog, www.buymeacoffee.com/growwealth. I'll put the details in the description as well of this video. Please check it out. And if you'd like to know more about and join me in this journey, why don't you consider joining our some exclusive membership as well. In the meantime, if you like this video, if you benefited from this, why don't you share with your friends, like this video, and subscribe to this channel so you get notification the next time I post some videos. Hope it was helpful. So I see you in our next week's video. Happy learning and successful investing. Bye-bye.